Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
Rewind! I decided to do a couple things. Instead of making a stories of the week video on itself, I decided to kind of cover stories of the week and rewind together, open up packs, do what we do. But there's something else we need to talk about, and I think it's an elephant in the room no one's talking about. You see above me Clay Matthews. Let's take a look at the cards real quick, and then I'll talk about what I need to talk about, because this is important moving forward. Very important moving forward. Story of the weeks. Let's talk about this first. Scheme Spotlight. These cards, they didn't get gold abilities, but they're solid, right? They're solid. Obviously, Dante Thornton is the big fish out there. I think he's like 6'5", 97 speed. He obviously can do anything team, so he can get 98 speed, so he is very, very expensive. If you pull him B&D, he might be on your receiver list for the rest of the year. So that's cool. Obviously, we're not going to be not pulling him not B&D because we obviously don't spend money. Medrano had a great card earlier in the year, if I remember correctly, like an 83 budget beast. He's cool. 92 finesse move. 92 power from 87 finesse move, and as always, zone. There's another middle linebacker in here that I think that's actually better than him that I think people forgot about. We got Jawad Moses, free safety, 97 speed. That's all you need to know. Silver ball hawk. A little bit small, 5'10", but that's good. He can still cook. He can absolutely still cook. And let's look at the other cards we have today. I think we got a bunch of 96s as well. I can't remember who is the new 96s. Like I said, by the time you guys seeing this, you guys all know about this stuff, so I don't need to go into too much detail in regards to this, right? But I know you guys want to talk about investments. There's one guy I think everyone should be at least have on their team. I've talked about this guy so much. I've literally beat over the head. The 98 overall, right outside linebacker, has 93 speed. He has 94. He has 83 man, 87 zone. He has 95 zone, and I believe 89 man, 81 man, but zone. And then obviously he's 6'2" as well. If you can get him close to the minimum, which minimum for 95s, excuse me, my voice, I'm a little bit sick and under the weather. If you can get him close to, I would say 60K and under, I would snag him. I've already done a couple 60K and under and flipped them to 90K. So that's that. But yeah, man, look, Scheme Spotlight, they're good if you run a scheme theme team. If you know me, I really don't care about a scheme theme team because it pigeonholes you to using specific cards unless you get the LTDs, and then you can use anyone. Rewind. Rewind card today. Absolute. Are we going to do this, EA? Okay. So I got to back out and go back in. Absolute rewind cards today, specifically the LTD. But when talking about LTDs, and this is the elephant in the room I want to talk about, LTD investing is kind of dead. Right? Because these LTDs are in packs for so damn long. Right? We seen on the screen, he's in packs to the 27th. The day I'm recording this, it's the 21st in Australia, 20th in America. So he's basically in packs till next Thursday. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? That's absolutely a lot. But the card is, if he got gold quick jump, he would be probably the best pass rusher in the game. Like, it wouldn't even be a question. But he is a very versatile pass rusher with 89 man, 92 zones, so you can drop him in coverage, and then obviously you have all above 90s. But again, the issue with these cards, silver. We haven't taken that step until gold everything. There's some things that are gold. Obviously, we got Derwin James and Rome. I can't believe they only made Rome 96 speed. Kind of ask, if you ask me. But he is a bigger receiver, and they tend to give bigger receivers stats that are lower than smaller receivers. It is what it is. But there is an investment today. Where is him? Where is him? Where is him? Holloman. If you can get him, the minimum for him is 77K. If you can grab him for close to the minimum, I don't mind it. He's rebounded 2 straight weeks until astronomical prices. I can see him getting back up to like 120, 130. You can see there's only 4 up before he's back at 100K. So I still have stuff that's selling. So if I have stuff that sells in the next 24 to 48 hours, I'll scoop a couple. If not, we'll just rock. But just want to let you guys know that Pat Pete is good. Obviously, he's one of the better budget corners in the game now. Ben Powers, again, a good right guard. Offensive lineman, I always love. Jalen Carter, again, at the minimum. The key to these is at minimum. Now, another problem is everything's being increased. We'll go look at the store right now. When everything is being increased training-wise, ding, 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 that's telling me price floor is dropping soon. Don't know when, the price floor is dropping soon. Now, the thing about the price floor, if we look at this training, this is absurd, by the way. Absolutely, positively not. Now, the only thing is, depends on the 95 you pull. This training is about, what, 100 and something, 80, 90K or something like that? Almost 200K? So if you pull like a new 96, 97, and you sell it, you make your coins back. But, dog, that is a lot of training. Even this rewind for a 91 is a lot of training. So I'll be staying away until they lower the price floor. I think they got to cut it in half. Right now it's 0.37. It needs, or excuse me, 0.34. It needs to be 0.17 is what the price floor needs to be. It basically needs to be cut in half for these packs to be viable in any shape, form, or fashion. So I'll be honest, until they drop the price floor, I'm going to try to stay away from training packs. We did get new objectives today, which is a dub. I wonder how high we can get. Let me see, 10,000, 18, 24, 28, 31, 34, 37, 40. So about 43K. So right now that can get me up to 43K, can get me back up to here, about level 47. Now obviously with dailies and stuff, I might be able to get up there. So we might be able to get that 97, but we're going to get another season B&D rare pack. And that's the biggest thing right now, right? We still got basically 3 weeks left of the season. So it's not here nor there when it comes to that. But I just want you to be mindful, right? When it comes to these cards, the price floor hasn't dropped. And I know a lot of you guys, and I've had this in comments before, what is a price floor? So I'm going to show you some auctionable cards that I have in my binder. For example, Joe Thuney. If you look at Joe Thuney and you go to auctionable him, right? The price floor is 78K, right? For 95s, it's 47K. For 94s, it's 30K. For 93s, it's 18K. For 92s, it's about 11K. What needs to happen is this needs to be dropped down where his price floor is 47K. And 95s need to be dropped down where the price floor is 30K. And so on and so forth, right? So until that happens, the training packs are going to be expensive based off of the market, right? Because based off the market, those other training packs shouldn't cost that much. They should cost like 50K to open if we're talking about the rewind training packs, right? But now they're costing, if you're talking about these, right? If we look at what they should be costing, if we do 599 times 0.17, should be costing about 100K, right? And right now, what they are costing, this is if you get your training at minimum, about 200K. So they should be halved. So that way, obviously these are affordable, but then obviously the market adjusts as well. All right, let's get into some packs here. We'll open up a couple packs. Like I said, I don't have many coins to open up packs, but we'll do what we can. We'll absolutely do what we can. I'll try maybe a couple of rewind packs. These hit for me a couple weeks ago. You got a 6.5% chance at a 97. Let's try. At the end of the day, that's all we can do is try, right? So we get a green to start off. Okay, hopefully it's a 95. He's probably going to be close to minimum. Probably going to be close to minimum, right? Yeah. So you see how this, remember I was talking about the floor? See how the floor needs to drop. Right, I'm gonna sell him just to try to get some coins back instead of quick selling him, because there's not much I want to do in the training store. If I'm being completely honest, we'll try one more, and then we'll get into the stories of the week packs, and that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to talk about the market more than anything, and obviously I wanted to address. That bet not be it. Oh yeah, stay away from these boys. You hear me? Hey, you out there watching? Do not open these rewind packs. Again, price floor 92. We got cooked. We probably lost about 100K on those 2 packs. So, it is what it is, right? But also, these packs. Scheme Spotlight. 10% chance at a 93. Or 96, sorry. 96 plus. So, let's give it a shot, right? Let's give it a shot and see if we can cook. Let's give it a shot and see if we can cook. And we get cooked. All right. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to have some training, so I'll probably, if I can get enough, I'll open up an auctionable rewind, but it just depends on what EA decides to bless me with. And right now, they're not blessing me. They're absolutely, positively not blessing me at all. So, we're going to be down almost 200K in this video, so we need to get back on our coin grind. We definitely need to get back on the coin grind. I need to see the purple animation. The purple animation is the only animation that I genuinely care about. And it was weird this week. The Game Changer LTDs were in packs for a week. But the story of the week LTDs were only in packs for a day. It was odd. It was absolute. Dude, I always pull this dude. Always. And he's not better than my current left tackle. So, last pack magic. We came, we saw, we tried to conquer, man. Like I said, I'm not going to go in until they really lower price floors. Lowering price floors will signal to me that it's time. Until they lower price floors, to me, it's not really time to go in and do anything. I'm just being completely honest, right? I don't have enough to do. I kind of want to do game changers. I'll be honest. I kind of do want to do game changers. Did my something already sell, or did we go? I kind of want to do game changers because they're LTDs and packs, but then also we have fraternities tomorrow, so kind of want to hold off on that too. Like I said, 'cause I do have these two that I got at minimum, and there's one of the clays that I need to. I'm actually going to put him up right now, and if he sells for 90K, which I know he can because I've done at least one, so it may just be a couple, maybe a day or so before he sells 90K, but that's all right. I'm good with that. Like I said, in terms of training, I don't really want to go in. I could quick sell both of these and try the 95 for the culture. Do I try for the culture? Look, for the culture. For y'all, we're going to walk it off and see if this 95 plus pack is worth a damn. I'll be honest, you watching this, do not do this. I repeat, leave this alone. All right? Appreciate you, boys. Let's walk it off and see what we get. Now we get a purple, which is good. Purple is good. Joe Thomas. Guarantee he's close to minimum. So, we lost about 100K doing that. Because like I told you guys, I calculated before, the opener pack at minimum is about 200K, and we can probably sell Joe Thomas in a day or two at 100K. So, L's in the chat. I'm out. Deuces.